Guys, you're gonna have to forgive me, but I'm about to spill a little bit of rawness in this video. This video right here is going to be about the grade debate.
Are you listening? Nurse Pass. Beast mode. Grinding. Yeah.
I made a video, I don't know, a year and a half ago called Good Grades Don't Make Good Nurses. Titled it that way appropriately because I knew that it would bring in views, but it also carried a very important message. The overarching message was that if you are a student who's busting your ass in nursing school and you're really retaining information, which is most important. You're learning the info, but you might not be the best test taker. Therefore, your grades are lacking as a result. You shouldn't feel bad about yourself. That's a normal thing. The whole C's get degrees thing is true. And like I said, as long as you are actually learning the material, which is going to help you take care of patients' lives whenever you graduate, that's what's most important. That video was met with a lot of backlash. And the only reason why I'm kind of making a follow-up video is because I recently posted something on Instagram. And it was something about, it was like something I found on Instagram that I thought was awesome. It said nursing, and it was like, when straight A's won't help you save your patient's life during a chaotic situation, or something like that, something along those lines. And I don't think that I ever really took into account how it would really make certain people feel who did actually bust their ass to get straight A's, to really make good grades. And it was met with a lot of backlash. Like, people get on there and they start talking about, like, yeah, right, I know, I couldn't agree more. I mean, I have seen so many straight A students who, like, are just consumed with the grades and that's all they care about. And then they get in the clinical situation and just falter. They just fold. They don't perform well. And I don't understand why there's this massive grade debate like in that regard, where certain people feel the need to tear another individual down because they either get great grades or this individual doesn't get great grades. The underlying message of that good grades don't make good nurses video and the post about the straight A's on Instagram that I found is that what is paramount, what is most important is that you learn this material so that whenever it's on you and you don't have a preceptor looking over your shoulder or a nursing instructor or somebody there to back you up, when it's on you, that you know this information and that you know this material. Regardless of whether you got straight A's or if you graduated with a 3.0 grade point average. It doesn't matter, right? What is most important is, are you going to be able to take care of that patient effectively? Are you going to know the intricacies of the pathophysiology of whatever disease this patient's presenting with and know how to intervene appropriately if that patient starts to crash? That's what's most important. Now, for those of you out there who say that grades are important, there was a great point that was brought up in the fact that grades are important, man, because if you want to go on and get advanced education, these things really do play a toll. They play a role. And that's very true. In no way am I promoting mediocrity. I'm very anti-mediocrity. I'm very anti-contentment. I say that you should always strive to go above and beyond. You shouldn't just survive nursing school, you should thrive. That's been my message since day one. So I very much agree. Do not settle for mediocrity. Always go above and beyond to dive into those studies and try and make the best grades you can. But if you know that material and your grades aren't stacking up to what your actual knowledge is, you might just not be a good test taker. You might have test anxiety, whatever it might be poorly written exams. It happens. But just study the material and make sure that you actually know what you're talking about whenever it's you on that floor taking care of that patient. That's all I'm talking about. The whole grade debate that's causing division between students, causing division between nurses. Nurses who got the C's make degrees, or the nurse who got straight A's. It's nonsense, man. It's a fallacy that we shouldn't be concerning ourselves with, guys. If you know how to take care of patients, that makes you a good nurse. That's all that I care about.